Today, I'm going to use this cute bunny crochet kit. Hello and welcome back, and as you know, today I'm going to be making this bunny crochet kit. So here's everything it comes with on the back, and then opening it up, got the hooks and some extra little pieces, the stuffing, the first color yarn, the instructions, and then another color, and finally the last color of yarn. So let's get started. I first just did some basic stitches to kind of create a little circle, which is like I think called a magic circle in the beginning. So here I am finishing it off, counting all my stitches to make sure everything matches up. And since I don't really crochet a lot, I don't really know how to, one, crochet with this type of yarn, and two, know how to actually read like the crochet instructions. So it was very difficult for me to understand it, but I kind of got it in the end. Here's a little like me showing how it was like to crochet with this yarn because of how much it just kept on falling apart. Towards the end though, I got used to it and I figured out how to use the yarn properly and stuff. I promise you this will not be the last time I restart because again, it took me so many tries, and that one actually was probably one of my favorites. And while I was going back through and editing it and looking back at all these other tries that I did, I just kept on thinking how much I should have kept that one because look it, I kept on restarting over and over again. Every time I restarted, it was mostly just because I didn't know how to read the instructions properly, like I said before, and it's because at the end, whenever I would read how many stitches it had, I kept on thinking I had to add that many more stitches onto it, and sometimes the math didn't add up properly, like it would make me do 9 stitches and then tell me it was supposed to have 10 stitches in it, so it was really difficult, and I probably was doing something wrong on my end. But I think it still ended up looking good in the end, so you'll have to just wait and see how it turns out and tell me what you think. Once I got to this point, I just kept on thinking how much I thought it looked so good, and yes, there was a couple spots that I had messed up, and it was kind of curling in a little bit, but then I remembered once I add the stuffing, it'll be okay, and it was looking so good. I was so happy, and I wasn't messing up as much anymore. I think I only needed to restart a couple of rows. But those mistakes weren't too bad because I didn't have to restart the project at all once I got to this point. I was starting to have the last little pieces being completed on here, and I was so excited because I was so happy that I was actually making some good progress, because before all of this, I had spent, I swear, 2 hours just trying to get started, and I never really got past the 6th row. So I was so happy, and I finally got it done. I stuffed the head, added in the eyes and the nose, and here it is. Next, I got started on the little feet that will later be added to the body. And just like the head, I got started with the magic circle, except this time I just made it a lot smaller. Not the magic circle, but everything else after that. So after I finished it, I just cut it off and stuffed it because I knew it was going to be difficult to stuff later on if I had waited. I made a second foot, stuffed that, and then instead of closing it off like I did before, I chained it together and started to create the little body. Next, I would say this was probably a little bit more difficult because I had to really count how many stitches I was adding to make sure the body was looking right. But I did quickly move on to the easy portion of this, which was the purple. And I call this one easier because all it was literally just adding the same amount of stitches over and over. Just single stitches over and over, no adding any, and literally just going upwards, and it was so easy, and I really was able to get in the flow with it and make sure it all looked really nice. The only difficult part was tapering it off, which I did here, closing it, and then again another easy part, just stuffing the body. And here it is, so cute. Now moving on to another easy part. So I got started with the same little magic circle as before, adding a couple stitches and then decreasing them a little bit to create little hands for my little bunny. So these again, super duper easy, very quick and very nice compared to the body, which took forever. There they were. And then next, another really simple part, very similar to the hands, is the ears. So these were just a little bit bigger than before, but again, really, really easy. Like I was saying before, it was really nice to have a break and do something super duper simple like the ears and the hands compared to that body, which I think took me an hour to complete. So after I finished it off, I closed it and stuffed both of the ears, and here they are. Now it's time for my favorite part where I sew it all together. I've been dying to do this since I started the project. Seeing everything just get fully done, I was really wanting to get it all started right then and there after I finished each project, but I couldn't. I had to wait. So here I am, failing first off of this little neck piece. So I did the neck, sewed it on, then I wanted to add the little neck piece onto it. didn't work, had to cut a few pieces because it was really difficult to get out. And I swear, I tried so many different ways. And then here I am, I just kind of made up my own way. I was like, you know what, it's gonna be fine. I wrapped it around the neck, was like, I think I might have enough yarn. Kept going even though I was kind of doubtful. Look at how much yarn I had left. I did not have enough yarn. Looked at it, kind of hated it, so I just tore it apart. I lied, I probably spent more like 45 minutes trying to take it out. Okay, I took it all out, went to bed, had a dream about it, was like, I'm gonna get this done. I figured it away and I was like, oh my gosh, I was just doing it wrong. No, I was doing it right. So I had to go watch a video and figure it out. Didn't work. Decided, okay, I'm not gonna do the same mistake as last time and mess it up and not have enough yarn. So I sewed on the little pink patches the ears, decided to just sew on the ears while I was at it too. Tried it again, and after again watching a little video on YouTube because the instructions were just not at all helping, I actually was getting it. Do you see the little waviness on it? It was so cute. I was so happy. Even if it wasn't perfect, I loved it. Then I decided to do something a little bit different. I sewed on pink paws for the hands, and I loved it, and they were so cute. Then I was adding on the little face, decided to add some cute little eyelashes, and then some blush, and it was looking so cute. I decided to fix up this little spot where I had added in the purple by adding in just like a cute little tail. I tried to fluff it up here, just wasn't really working, so I even used hairspray to kind of make it into this shape. Tried it out, it was not going to be able to stay like that, so I just sewed on a little tail instead. And she's just looking so cute. Here she is. I think it is amazing. I love my little bunny so much. I love the little neck thing. It turned out so good, and I'm so happy I didn't just settle with like the other one. It looked like it was a flower around her neck, but this one actually looks so good. I love the little tail, and I just love the cute little eyelashes and little blush. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next month. Bye!